Life is very simple, actually. It's not even that hard to grasp. You just got to have the right information and the right way of relating it. Other than that, there is no right and wrong, only positive and negative. Both directions show existing directions. This is what Nikola Tesla knew. And it's not math. Zero represents set state. Awareness represents the duality. The vortex represents ampage. And then there is matter that motions either one way or the other. In the motions of space. That's pretty much it. Now, for Christ consciousness, it'll have these aspects. You guys understand Night of Nine Lords? Alright. The night is what is always here. Night. It's never day, no matter what you believe. It only seems like the day because it turns blue, but I assure you that blue sky that you believe is a day is really just hiding the truth that it's always nighttime. And we've just been here for so long that we think what we only know of. We only know what we know of because of the science. Mass confusion due to educational reform. I'm sure it happened even before this time, but here recently there's been an educational reform, and back in 1902 there was an educational reform. So 9 lords of night. Just so happens that we have 9 planets. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But we're going to do it like this. 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. Ampage. Control chaos. Control is everything in one spot. Everybody come over here. Yep, right here. You got it. Right here. Yep. Park it right here. Listen to me. Do as I say. Here are the rules. Everybody must file on a single file line, and everybody must face this way because it makes the product get done quicker. That's energy, and it's free. But value creates mathematical equations on how to advance forward. That's what money does. If you have the power to print the money, you have all the money in the world, especially if you have a whole bunch of trees, ink, and stamps. Okay, 4. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, back to 1. You know what this is? It's the golden ratio. Alright, 1 to 2. There's one being with one set with duality. To be or not to be? That is the question. 3. 3 is understanding between control and chaos. There's everything that lies between it. Connecting them, meaning 3 makes sure we stay here and do whatever we want. 4, security. You get 4 walls. Structure, stability. A desire of safety. 5. This is peering out. 1, 2, 3. 3 triangles. This is peering out to see what we have. This is a very powerful number in itself. It's an observing number. 6. Alright, so when you want to destroy what is already here, you'll think of something, get structure, understand where you're at, understand what you have, understand a good understanding at least of what is here, where I want to go, who am I, what am I good at. 6 is feelings. Feelings generate energy. Feelings generate energy with emotions. Emotion is energy generated by motion, or generated by feelings granting motion. Emotional. Influence. E for energy. Alright, so this means energy is free. 7. It's kind of like observation. But with the observation, you get a really good idea, a gut feeling. You have a broad perspective. Most would think that you are intuitive or can predict the future. I just so happen to be a number 7. I understand a lot of things, as number 7 is seeker of truth with understanding. I say yin yang the shit out of things, as the awareness duality is understanding future events that could happen based on cycles, since time doesn't exist. Only in the mind does time exist. Alright? So, and then the duality means the sun is in the night sky while the moon is also out during the daytime. You get it. So when I say yin yang the shit out of it, I'll go to a past memory or a future thought, or I'll go to an imagination, which is 3, creative, which is God and the devil. 3, 6. With thought and feelings, you will move towards wherever you believe. That's 9. But you never said anything of 8. Tip 8 upside, or tip 8 over, and you get infinity. With infinity, there's perfect balance. 0 divided by 0 is infinity. That's why it's like that, because right here is the present, which is where we all are always at. Time doesn't go forward. We think of a forward motion in time, and then we motion here until that thought is here. Sometimes it goes slow, sometimes it goes fast, depending on what kind of motor you have, either in you or on you or of you, or that whole mumbo jumbo. With perfect balance, you'll need judgment, and they're very judgmental people, but you have to be, because if this was a table and one of these legs are broke, you have to know what's wrong, why it's wrong, how to fix it in order to keep things going. So you're a hardship worker, judgmental, and you like to seek perfect balance. 9 is belief. Believe in what you're focused on. Believe what you can achieve. And if there's a finish line somewhere, you can achieve it. It's just how things work. Thought, feeling, and belief is 3, 6, 9. A buddy of mine was telling me that he was trying to figure out Nikola Tesla's idea. 3, 6, 9. If you understand the magnificence of thought, feeling, and belief, you'll have a key to the universe. Forever. Forever long is the day, for the sun has never set. And the moon is always in the night sky. Believe when I said all 3 have never left. Atom, which is matter, in the eve of night. And then you understand 9 lords of night. These are aspects of one set. Which, if this was a person, this one person has 9 aspects that we think of. I'm here, or am I? Well, I have to be here if there's something to talk about. Let me get my structure. And with good observation and the right feelings, I'll have a great understanding of the perfect balance and what I need to believe in. It's consciousness, Christ consciousness. Six is feelings. 666 is full of rage. 333 is full of thought. You will drown the world, kill off the human race without any feelings because you know that we're just cancer to Earth. And that is pretty much it. I mean, this is biblical. This is numerology, not math, not astronomy, not science. This was astrology, found in Hinduism long before astronomy or science took over control. It's more than a conspiracy, especially when everything is owned by science. Political science, and you got science that owns, scientific method. You got science that owns astronomy. NASA uses Veda math, which is numerology, not math. Numerology is more than just horoscopes. It's more than pseudoscience, as science came in and said that astrology is a whole bunch of horse shit. Because they think that astrology tries to predict a future. And they also say that astrology does this with studying cycles of celestial beings, positive and negative influence, and also astrology studies cycles and numerology, which is pressure points with aspects. All of this is symbolism. It's not, this is written in other pages and books and stuff. People who have an advantage of knowing this has used this and forced people to pay for it, making them rich and making you understand how we live. See what I'm saying? Money is not truth, it's a belief. Money grows on trees, plants, You make paper and then you stamp it, put a signature on it, and this piece of paper, really just a tree, ink, and belief. that it's worth something. And money regulates whether or not we have rich people or poor people. And so money creates the levels. And those who take all the money, making this person down here broke, homeless, dies, and the rich see the homeless as a disease. Well, he could have done better with his life. Well, let's say this is all the money in the world. If you have all the money and you sell something to the poor man, he now has no money. He could have not bought it. You could have given it to him for free. No, I need money because money makes the world go round. You don't need money. You need what the money can buy, making money worthless. Only in the mind is it worth something because you believe you need this, but you can't afford this, so you need this to get this. This regulates who's rich and who's poor. Sometimes you're born into a horrible life, but could have done something better. Well, what if you were raised with shitty parents? Well, then you should have been adopted and taken care of that way, so your parents couldn't have fucked your life up. But there ain't nothing we can do about it now. Yeah? There's everything that you are doing that allows this to happen. But fuck it, right? You got the money. Money is not real. Time is not real. This paper is just a tree. You only believe it's paper because they manipulated it. Manipulation, also known as influence, also shows there is no such thing as control amongst chaos. We only believe that we need control. What we need is self-control. We don't need control over us. We need self-control from within us. Because if everybody knew the truth and believed it, money would not matter at all. The elites wouldn't be the elite anymore. Therefore, their desire of being the elite would be no more. Then they would get upset and act in full of rage because they lost what they believed they possessed. Truth be told, possession is a lie too. I'm simply chaotic. You guys take care and stay up, and if not, I will sit with you in the dark.